Hey, what's up, everyone? Brian Zamora with the Gold Group, and welcome to another episode from Gold to Sold. So, on today's episode, I want you to follow the journey of my great clients, Ko and Shang. They were a referral from one of my favorite clients in the world. You know who you are, Marissa Guerrero. She sends me her whole family, all her friends, every person that she encounters. So again, I appreciate you. Much love, Marissa. But Ko and Shang came from Marissa as a referral. And at first we were doing the California Dream Program for all. And it turns out, guess what happened? That only lasted 10 days. Now my clients were like, you know what, even though that's not available, we still want to buy a home. So we stood the course, we kept pushing through, and now they're gonna get their keys to this beautiful, brand new construction property here in Elk Grove, California in the 95757 area.
We met Brian sometime in October, and just recently in March, he reached back out to us to see if we were interested in buying a home. And interestingly, Brian reached out to us at a time where we thought we were going to be planning our wedding. But we're so glad that he reached out to us, and we switched gear and started looking for a home right away. And so Brian is so awesome. He's responsive, and he really values like what Ko and I wanted in a home, and he was with us every step of the way. And so I can't even imagine doing this process without Brian by our side.
Yeah, like we always thought that the home buying process is like a kind of a painstaking process, but it turned out to be a pretty simple step-by-step process, and the work with Brian and the team has made it fairly easy. So we're pretty grateful for the team's support and our work with Brian as well. So
I think one thing that has been really helpful in this process is that like Brian was so communicative. He texts us, he calls us, and just makes sure that we understand the process. And anytime we have any questions, he goes and seek for information and respond right back to us. And I value that so much because we are first-time home buyers, and it feels like going into the dark. But with Brian, he was kind of our light in this whole process. And so it's just been an amazing experience. And I would vouch Brian for anyone who is interested in home buying, especially new first-time home buyers.
yeah, and I in particular, like I like the options that Brian was able to explore with us, and I think sometimes there could be multiple areas of pressure in this process, but what I really enjoyed was Brian was very open about the different options, exploring and making sure that these options are discussed, and then of course when there's an area of interest for us, allowing us to kind of share our interests and what's available to us. And there's no pressure, and we really appreciate that. So yeah, this would be a very good team to work with, and we highly recommend it.
So that's it. So check it out. Hit me up, DM me, smash a like button, follow, subscribe, do whatever you want. Let's go.